Hey, welcome back to my channel where I am documenting my personal budgeting journey. If you are new to the channel, I am single, I'm in my 30s, I am child free, I work from home as a medical billing supervisor, and I live with my mom, so I am currently debt free. In today's video, I'm going to be going through my expenses for the first paycheck of August, and I will be unstuffing my envelopes as well as doing a cash condensing. I use prop money, and it represents the money that I have in the bank. And the reason I use prop money is because I am a credit card user. I am now responsible with using my credit card, and I still need the prop money as a visual cue. Money is safe in the bank. Prop money represents the real money to keep me on track. And really quickly, with the expense tracker, my check marks always means that I have paid my credit card off. You can find this along with a few other freebies in the description box. This is all included in my monthly budget. Y'all, I forgot what I called it, but it's in the description box. You will find it there. So getting into it, this is my guilt-free binder, and I'm going to take out all of my blessings money, which is a total of 100, 150, 170, 180, 190, 195, 96, 97, 198. And this includes the $50 that I did for my giveaway. I want to thank you all so much for everyone who participated, and shout out to those of you who won. I do apologize. I did not state in the actual video that I was going to have a specific deadline. So there was a little bit of back and forth, but both of the ladies got their prizes. Personal, I got a pair of sunglasses, actually 2 pairs of sunglasses. I left my really good sunglasses when I went to visit my sister in Atlanta, or Georgia. She doesn't live in Atlanta, but in the Atlanta area. Let me get my calculator. And so I got 2 pairs of sunglasses for $17.56. And then I got some deep conditioner for $19.05. So rounding that up, a total of $37 is coming out of personal. So I'm going to do, put down 57. And give myself back 20, right? 57 minus 37, yes. So that is gonna be it for personal. Moving into the next one, which I think is gonna be family time. Yes, family time. $30 is coming out of here. I went and got the family some food, and that's why I don't have a dine out envelope, because we really don't dine out like that, or like a fast food. We don't really do that, but every once in a while, you know, I will. So I will pick and choose from some of the categories here in this envelope to be like a dine out. So I got us some food. I think it was Friday. It was just one of those days where I think my mom had plans and nobody wanted to cook. So I am going to give myself back $70. And then the next one is going to be date nights, and that's also a dine out transaction. I hung out with a couple of my friends, went to my one friend's house who has a really nice, just a home in general, and his backyard is very much giving luxury. So went out and we ended up going to a food truck, and I spent $30.11. So I'm going to take out 30. And that leaves me with 100, 200, 250, 270, 290 in date night. So again, because I was with my friends, this envelope I use for solo dates, dates with my boyfriend whenever he lets me pay for, you know, the drinks or whatever. And then when I am hanging out with my friends. And then that's going to be it for this binder. And moving into this binder where I put all of my variable expenses, I just want to show you guys, I had this in my savings challenge binder, which you guys will see as I do my condensing, and I just moved it into here. So skipping to groceries, all of this is coming out $150. My mom did a grocery run for us, and whenever she does that, I just transfer her whatever I budget. $150 per paycheck is what I choose to budget. So whenever she goes to do the grocery run by herself, I'll just transfer her the whole amount. And then household, I had to get some stuff for the bathroom, including a new shower curtain. If you guys are new, I live with my 10-year-old nephew as well and often share the bathroom with him. So I think I rounded this up to $52. Yes, so $52 is coming out of here, and we just needed a new shower curtain. That will take care of all of the expenses. Another pay period where I did not spend a lot, and that is because of the battery. Actually, I'm gonna stay here and do my condensing, but the car battery issue with my car, and I did get it taken care of, and it was just the battery, thank goodness. Thank you guys so much for all of your prayers and well wishes with that. Gas, let's see, I think it just has 25. Yes, it just has 25, so that is good. Nothing in groceries, household, I just did it, but let's see. Nope, nothing in here. And I think pets is good as well. Yes, all right, so never mind. Nothing in this binder that can be condensed. This is my savings binder. I think car maintenance is good. But yeah, I took care of the battery situation. I had a warranty through AutoZone, so I went up there and 100, 200, 300, 430. Okay, so this is good. And I had them test the battery, which failed. So I was like, yep, it's the battery for sure. And I know it's because of the whole engine situation that I had. I work from home, so my car is typically in the garage. And between taking it to AAA and having Kia do a whole case with it, it was sitting outside in the Arizona summer heat, and that drained it, I'm sure. With Christmas, I can do 50, 20, 40, 45, and 50. So I still had a warranty, but the guy was like, well, you know, your warranty is good. However, we no longer have that battery. So I was like, okay, so what y'all about to do? So 100, 200, 300, 350, 370 still on Christmas. And I had to wait a little bit for the battery connoisseur. No, I'm just playing. Emergency is fully funded currently at $7,000. But yeah, waited for her to be done, and she was like, oh, well, since we don't have it, we are just going to go ahead and give you a new battery and add a 4-year warranty to that. And so, and the last time I went, let's do 50, 100. This is home maintenance. 50, 70, 90, 100. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 5, 10, and 14. So still it's 100, 200, 300. Oh, I didn't grab, because I know it's 400. 100, 200, 300, 400, 10, 12, 414 in home maintenance. So the last time I went and got the battery, they told me that medical actually does not need to be condensed. There is currently 2,935. They told me that they could not replace it because it was too complex. And so I mentioned that to the lady, and she was like, well, where is it located? And I said, oh, it's underneath the hood, but it's under a specific part of the car that connects to the engine filter, I believe it is. 50, 70, 90, 100. I do not have, let me grab some more hundreds. Hold on one moment. One of the pros of having prop money, you can be your own bank. So this is 50, 70, 90, 100. And she was like, well, as long as it's, you know, not in the trunk or in the back seat, then we can definitely change it out for you. She was like, I think they just didn't want to do it. And I was like, child. So 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. That's what it was. I need to get a $500 placeholder. So $500 placeholder. And I created these myself. You can also find this as a freebie in the description box if you're interested. And I told her, I said, well, that's good to know, but it also gave me and my mom an opportunity to learn how to change it ourselves. So that's gonna be it for this binder. Oh, nope, I forget about future. Let me see. This is my Roth IRA, and there is actually nothing. Oh no, I can do, girl, what you mean nothing? You can do 50, 70, 90, 100, and 10. For 100, 200, 300, 10, and 15. And I just started this Roth IRA. All right, so now that's gonna be it for this binder. Moving into vacation. Let's see, vacation for flights. I can do these 2 5s for a 10. Still has 160. Hotel just has 205. Transportation is good, so is food and drinks and tips. Shopping just has 15. Activities, I can do 20. All right, and that is it for this binder. Going into my family savings binder, I almost forgot. Here's this one. And this is just to, y'all hear that? That's why I'm using this. Sorry if it's not centered. This is my nephew that I live with, Kai. I can do a 20 here. That'll be the same for my other nephew, Coda. 20 here. Coco is good at 60. My big sis, 2 5s for a 10. And then the same for my mom. And this binder is just savings for my family. My big sis and my mom, I may dig into this a lot sooner, but with my niece and nephews, I want to be able to save for a good minute before I give the funds to them. All right, that's it for this one. Annual. And you guys, let me know. I want to start asking you guys, instead of if you guys are doing good, I want to ask you guys, what have you done for yourself today? Or what do you plan on doing for yourself today for you? Like, you deserve to do something good for yourself. So I'm curious to know what you have done. Nothing for this Capital One annual section. For me, I had a very slow morning. I am currently recording this on Saturday. Why am I doing this? So these trackers are typically like, what do you call it? A dashboard. So this is good at 22. So I don't know what I was doing in my last video when I stuffed these. This is good at 55. This is for my car registration. But yeah, I had a slow morning today. I did wake up at 6 o'clock this morning. However, I stayed in the bed until about 7 o'clock and then had coffee and moved from the bed to the couch till about 10 o'clock and then had breakfast. Just enjoyed, you know, a good old-fashioned Saturday morning. My YouTube premium has, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So I can do 20 here. That is good. So yeah, it doesn't have to be like you bought something for yourself. And if it is, that's what does Tabitha Brown say? That's your business. But it doesn't have to be anything extravagant. It could just be something simple. This one I can do 2 5s for a 10. This is for my AAA membership. That's 30. And then that is going to be it for this binder. And last but not least is my savings challenge binder. And I hope that I did not have my tripod too close to my desk, because when it's too close to my desk, there is some obnoxious noise that it makes. So this $250 savings challenge, which I am just $14 away from completing. Let's see. I cannot do anything actually. This one's good at 20. I think these are all good because I just started these. This Promises of God, I do think that I can do something with. Yes, I can do these 2 10s for a 20. Let's see. Oh, and then these are all the savings challenges that I completed and reallocated to home maintenance in my last video. And the reason I reallocated all that money to home maintenance instead of vacation like I really wanted to, it's for a purpose. I will let you guys know that purpose when it is ready to be told, but it is for a good reason and an exciting reason. If you are still here, please give the video a like. Y'all, not me about to end the video and completely forgot about coming back to this binder. So personal. There is, let's see, I can do these 2 10s for a 20. And I just want to take this opportunity to thank all of my new subscribers. I really just appreciate all of you guys for being here. I created this channel because I saw so many wonderful people in this community, but I didn't see a lot of people who were both child-free and or live with their moms. So I'm going to replace the 60 and 20s for a 50 and a 10. And shout out to one of my subscribers who let me know that they are also child-free and they have been looking for someone who looked like me in the budgeting community. Thank you so much. That blessed me in such a big way. I am lessening the amount that I am going to be on here. These stay in 50s because of life about to be real busy. It's probably only going to be for a season, but you know, I don't want to get burned out. Family time, I can do 2 10s for a 20, and that really just gave me a lot of confirmation. I do, before I even get on this camera, I pray. I pray that, you know, God meets me in this space. So there's nothing here, and he just uses me however he needs to use me. And so I am just so grateful for that. And then one of my subscribers who won, I got an opportunity to pray for her, and that was a blessing in itself. So not only was I able to be a blessing with giving the money, but I was able to be a blessing in praying for her as well. So this one can get a 50. Oh, actually, let's see, 20, 40, 50, 55, 60. So I'm gonna put this 10 down, and it's still gonna get a 50. 20, 40, 45, and 50. So when I say that I'm rooting for y'all, I am rooting for y'all because y'all show up for me. And even if y'all didn't show up for me, I would still be rooting for y'all. But I am just so grateful for the community that I have built. And a lot of you guys, my most recent subscribers, have been subscribers who are not, you know, active cash budgeters who have videos in the budgeting community. And that has been such a blessing to me as well. So now this is the end of the video. I am still rooting for you, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.